Hello children, today we are going to learn about the poem on the grasshopper and cricket, which is written by John Keats. It is not a story poem. Grasshopper is a symbol of hot summer. Cricket is a symbol of very cold winter. Every poet has found great beauty and poetry in spring and fine weather. They found beauty in particular season, but Keats is different as he finds nature so beautiful in all seasons, not excluding the hot summer and cold winter. Hot summer, the earth is always singing. For him, the earth is always having beauty in all seasons. The birds stop singing in the hot summer. They seem to have fainted in the hot sun as they are feeling very hot. They hide themselves in cooling trees as they took shelter in the trees. At that time, a grasshopper can be seen flying from hedge and singing delightfully. He sings tirelessly. When tired, he rests beneath some weed. Weed means unwanted plants. Poet has taken the creature grasshopper as he is showing that grasshopper is also enjoying the hot summer besides other birds. Cold winter. The birds are silent in very cold winter too. Then the earth expresses its pleasure through different beings. On a frosty winter day, there seems to be utter silence. There is silence everywhere. Then suddenly, this silence is broken not from the trees but from the stones. It is the song of a cricket. Cricket also enjoys winter and it likes to sing in winter, as all the birds are not singing in the winter. They are feeling very cold. The song seems to be increasing in warmth every moment. The people hear it in their houses. To someone half asleep, it may seem to be a grasshopper song coming from grassy hills. So, in this poem, these two creatures are presenting two different seasons like summer and winter. Winter is represented by cricket, and summer is represented by grasshopper. Now, let us read the poem. The poetry of earth is never dead. When all the birds are faint with the hot sun and hide in cooling trees, a voice will run from hedge to hedge about the new mound made. That is the grasshopper's. He takes the lead in summer luxury he is never done. With his delights, for when tired out with fun, he rests at ease beneath some pleasant weed. The sonnet opens with the poet asserting that the poetry of earth, the voice of nature, is always alive. And the poet is saying that voice of the nature is always alive. The poetry of earth is never dead. Even when all the singing birds are tired in the hot summer and take shelter under the shady branches of trees, the nature's song can still be heard in the voice of a grasshopper, a voice which runs them from hedge to hedge and around the freshly cut grasslands is the grasshopper's. The grasshopper has the luxury of taking over the duty of carrying on. He wants to show that he can carry on in summer also when all the birds are not singing. With the everlasting song of earth in summer, as he is never done with his delights, he is feeling delightful. The grasshopper is fun loving and cheerful in summer. He takes rest under the pleasant weeds only when he is tired out of with his fun. When he is tired, he takes rest under the pleasant weed. The poetry of earth is ceasing never. On a lone winter evening, when the frost has wrought a silence from the stone, there trills the cricket's song in warmth, increasing ever, and seems to one in drowsiness half lost. The grasshoppers among some grassy hills. The poet repeats the main theme of the sonnet that the voice of earth never comes to an end, even in winter, in an isolated winter evening, when frost has put everyone and everything in silent mode. We can still hear the song of cricket coming from the stove. So the chilly atmosphere forces the cricket to seek warmth indoors, but cannot stop his music. So the poet wants to show that poetry of the earth is never dead. It is always alive by these two creatures. Rather, his music gets louder with time, in warmth increasing ever. To a man who is feeling sleepy and drowsiness, half lost, he is feeling cold and he is feeling sleepy. The cricket song sounds like the grasshopper's voice among some grassy hills. The poet means that people like to feel the warmth of summer, even in bleak winter, by mistaking the cricket song for the grasshopper. They are thinking that grasshopper is singing, but in reality, cricket is singing. Now, summing it up, so the grasshopper and the cricket carry on with the nature's persistent music, no matter what the season is or how the atmosphere remains. Though they are two very little insects, they take the big responsibility. They show that the earth's poetry is never dead. It is always alive by showing their joy. That is why the poet has used personification on them by capitalizing their names and using personal pronouns like he and his. The poem is symbolic, where the grasshopper and the cricket both symbolize the constant, joyous mood of nature, irrespective of season. In the lucidity of language, in its spontaneous rhythm and theme of nature, the sonnet has been a fine example of a romantic poem. I hope the concept is clear to you all. Thank you.